Welcome to the Straight Up Pod. I'm Sujeiry.
I'm Jessi.
And we're here to talk about love,
Sex,
motherhood,
empowerment
from a growth mindset.
Woo!
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome.
For another amazing episode.
Yes. Woohoo!
That is her cue. How's your week?
Crazy.
Crazy? Work, life, adulting.
house, everything.
I know.
Everything. I'm tired.
Yeah. But we're here to empower you guys from a growth mindset. It's all right. That's real.
Yeah, I'm tired. I have my allergies, so I sound a little nasally. Please forgive me. I'm gonna be breathing in a lot because I can't breathe. But
and I tell her she just needs to sing like Phoebe and Friends, "My sticky shoes," but she has no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't. I'm not a
because she don't watch Friends.
Sorry,
that's that prep school in me coming out. Sorry, guys, that's the white girl coming out.
No, but I'm tired.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
like
tired.
adulting has been kicking my ass lately, and I usually navigate adulting pretty well and positively. But these last couple days, I've been like, oh, to be rich and wake up and do nothing. That would be fantastic. Or just to like go back to, at least for me, like being in college, and my only thought was, what am I drinking this weekend? And school, academics. They're important. All right. So my week has been, what it is. But one of the things that I've realized is even when things look funky, it's all aligning.
Yes, absolutely.
And so my favorite thing to say to myself when adulting is blowing up in my face, like, it's okay. Everything's leading me to my desires. Everything's aligning or realigning me to what exactly I want. So even if it looks like shit, flowers will come out of that poop.
That's it. Yeah. We still got to show up and show out, guys.
Yes, and that's what we're doing here. Tired,
so here
showing
we
up,
are.
showing out. And today we're going to talk about siblings, relationships with brothers and sisters and alike.
Yes.
How many siblings do you have?
3 boys. I'm the only girl.
That's a very interesting dynamic. I've always wondered what a relationship would be like in a dynamic when you're the only girl with a house full of boys.
So I am the only girl, oldest, daughter, niece, granddaughter.
Okay, that's a lot of responsibility.
It was me.
She did it first.
I did it first.
What was that dynamic like growing up?
So me and my brother that follows me.
Right.
We have the same mom and dad.
Okay.
Then I have a half brother, but I never say half brother. He's my fucking brother.
Okay. I could say differently for my family.
He's
sorry.
He's my brother. Same dad, different mom.
Right. Okay.
And then the youngest of us 4, same mom, different dad.
But did you grow up in the same household?
Not with my, I'm going to say half brother, but I hate that word.
What's a better term for that?
Because he's my brother. No matter what, he's my brother. Because I could say the same thing about the youngest one because he's also a half brother, but he's my brother.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like that term.
I wish there was a better way. Maybe we need to Google that one day.
Yeah.
Like
or maybe we could make up our own word. But I just don't like that term because at the end of the day, they're my siblings no matter what, you know?
So that even though you didn't, that's great. That even though you didn't grow up with them in the same household, you still feel that bond.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't experience that.
Absolutely. So the three of us that did grow up together, same mom. I also played like a second mom.
Okay.
My mom was a single mom.
What's your age difference?
So me and my brother that follows me is 3 years. We're 3 years apart.
Okay.
And then the youngest one, we're 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. And then you say your mom's a single mom.
She was a single mom with the 3 of us. So, she worked, was in school also.
Okay. Go mom.
So during that time period, I was taking care of my brothers. I was being the mom.
Right.
That presence that was needed when my mom wasn't there.
Did you learn how to cook young?
I did.
Yeah, I never did.
I can't even remember when I really learned how to cook.
And if you guys are watching us on YouTube, my son will be passing by. If you're hearing us, I am a mom, a single mom.
This is real life, guys.
And we are raw, and we had to record at a time we usually don't. On days we usually don't. He's waving. Go watch it on YouTube just to see my cutie patootie.
But we're making it happen. We're making
it happen. He wants to be a star like his mommy, right, baby? Are you gonna be famous, baby? Hello, he said. Do you want? Okay, say it on the mic. Come on, baby. And then you gotta go. I love you, but you gotta go.
Hey, everybody. I'm Evan.
Oh, that was amazing. All right, Mac Daddy star. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Jessi, you were saying.
I forgot what I was saying.
You
That's
were
that
a mom.
brain fog between lupus and perimenopause.
You were a mom.
Yes.
To them.
Yes,
and then my son came in and, it's like, oh, there it is. What it's like to be a mom.
Yeah. So I did. Yeah. So, and even thinking about it, like when I've like reflected on it and stuff, I would have done it all over again.
Yeah.
I would have. Yeah.
Well, I had asked you. I remember now. It's coming back to me now. If you like learn how to cook and do like
right.
chores.
Yes.
Like
I
super
did.
young.
Yeah. Well, I had to cook for my brothers, but I don't I don't even actually remember how I really learned how to, like I can't think back to that, but yeah.
They're like, I'm hungry. You're like, we're gonna figure it out. 3 boys too. They were probably always hungry.
Yeah. No, the 2 boys.
The 2 boys.
Yeah. The 2 boys.
Yes, because the last one was
the 2 boys. And then, we lived in the projects.
Right.
We lived in Yonkers. So, when they were outside and, you had to be mindful, watch them, be careful. They probably hated me.
Oh, protecting them. Well, you were.
I was overprotective. Yes, I was.
Yeah,
I was. And I'll never forget my younger brother. He was climbing. He was outside.
Yeah.
We were outside in the back. And I don't know where he wanted to go, where he was going or whatever. My poor brother fell to the floor, broke his wrist.
What? Wait, how old was he? He was young?
He was young.
Oh, I know that's the worst. I mean, it's always bad when someone breaks their wrist.
I was at fault because I should have been watching him. And
no, you're not at fault. How old were you?
I was with my boyfriend at the time.
Okay, maybe you were at fault. You were old. No, you can't be at fault because, I mean, imagínate, you're like...
Girl.
How old
he
were
was
you?
my responsibility.
But how old were you?
15.
Okay, but you're 15.
Yeah.
You're a teenager.
But I was outside with them.
I know, I get it. I guess for me, I give teenage me a lot more grace because teenagers are kind of selfish by nature. And even though have that responsibility, you're gonna still want to be a teenager.
I felt so bad. Oh my God, I felt so bad.
Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility though for like a kid that like for being that young.
So, yeah.
Because you started being a second mom as a teenager.
I did. Yeah. Or maybe even a little younger than that.
Yeah.
I can't like remember. I can't pinpoint the age.
Yeah.
But I would definitely do it all over again. And that's where I learned my mommy instincts, I guess you can say. And
mine's kicked in a lot later, I guess, because I wasn't doing any of that at 15. People, I wasn't taking care of no children.
Yeah, so I would do it all over again. And then, my dad had his son with my stepmom,
right?
And we had a relationship in the beginning of everything, and then bullshit comes in, and whatever stories, whatever. So there was a time period where we were estranged for a while
with your youngest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes,
for a while
because of the dynamics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with him and my dad.
Right. Yeah. We'll talk about that in another episode.
That's another episode. Yes, guys. So, and then after we were much older was when we kind of. It's a whole big story that I can really get into another episode. But
yeah, because it's bigger than siblings. That's just like the dynamics between co-parents
it's way
and
more than that.
And your parents. Yeah.
So, so I am. There's 4 of us all together. 3 boys, and I'm the only girl. I'm my daddy's princess.
Nice. That's sweet. I love that. Well. I have a brother and a sister. Most people don't know I have a brother because he doesn't live in the Northeast. We grew up in Washington Heights. Shout out to Y High, as the white people call it. That's the prep school in May coming out again. And so I'm the middle child, which there's a lot there as well. I always say I want to be seen and heard because everybody ignored me as the middle child when I was growing up.
I wonder if my brother feels like that. I have to ask him.
The middle child definitely goes through. I see the advantages of being the middle child of an older sister and a younger brother because you're the middle. Like my mom paid attention to me, not like she ignored me.
Right.
But I think because I was the middle child, I kind of did my own thing. And that's very typical of middle children. You're kind of like, they pay attention to you, but not as much as the eldest. Because as you know, the eldest has all the responsibility and kind of leads the family, especially if you're coming from immigrant parents like we do, right? And then the youngest one, and then my brother.
They just let them do whatever the fuck they want.
Well, no, that's the thing. That's the thing. My mom, I have to give its props to her. So, like, traditionally, I'm Dominican. You would think, oh, your sister's the eldest, so she was cocinando y faja, and we're only 2 years.
Was she? Your sister?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I have to give it to my mom because my mom does not fit the stereotype of what a lot of Latina moms, not just Dominican,
right?
But a lot of Latina moms, where it's like, well, your eldest is always, especially if it's a girl, she's the one that you teach how to cook when she's 15. She's helping you with the kids. And me, my brother, and my sister are only 2 years apart. Okay. Me and my sister are actually only like a year and 8 months apart.
Okay.
So we're very close. And then my brother and me are 2 years apart. Like his birthday's a week after mine. And so my mom treated us equally to a sense. Like there's still some biases and things. So my sister, because she was the oldest, was the one that was translating and did all, had all the responsible older sibling thing. Yeah. But when it came to housework, when it came to all that stuff, like she didn't, like when I say que yo no limpiaba un plato, and my brother didn't either. So it wasn't that dynamic where it's like, well, the youngest and he's a boy, oh, he must have gotten everything.
Right, that machismo.
No, my mom was not about that life.
Okay.
She wasn't about that life. So, and that's why I went to college and I didn't know how to cook. and I was calling her, Mommy, how do I wash my clothes? Because my brother, my sister, and I never did a damn thing. We would just have like every Saturday we would help her with dusting. But like housework, it was all her. But she didn't, she stopped working, fairly after I was born. I think like when my brother was born, she stopped working.
Okay.
And so she was just like a stay-at-home mom for a really long time. So
she basically, she took on all of that.
She took on all of that, and she enjoyed it because my mom is the type of mom that she likes to nurture. Till this day, my mom's 77. She will come here and bring me groceries. She'll with her SNAP benefits, Medicare stuff. She'll be like, mi hija, te compré un cafecito y te compré esto y ese aceite de oliva olive avocado oil is expensive. I'm gonna buy. And I was like, Mommy, I have a job. I'm good. I'm abundant. You don't have to buy me things. She was like, No, mi hija, porque yo tengo mi.
I get it though. I get it because I do that with my daughter.
So you see, so she's a nurturer like that. Like that's huge for her. So she treated all of me, my brother, my sister, the same. And I think in terms of my siblings, so like my brother, I think because I'm the middle child, my brother was closest to me. And my sister was closest to me in age, but also our relationship.
Okay.
So till this day, I'm closer to my brother. My brother's closer to me. My sister's closer to me, right? And my brother and my sister used to butt heads a lot, eldest, youngest. So they would always butt heads. And my brother would come and bitch about my sister to me, and my sister would come and bitch about my brother to me. Which is why I think as an adult and a woman, like with friends, I kind of always like to bring people together. I naturally kind of am that mediator and like want to build that community. So like if you're friends with me, you're going to be my whole family. You're going to be my whole tribe because I think I grew up in that environment where I was always trying to bring people together and not kill each other. But and then, so because my sister and I are very close in age.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
What is the dynamic between you and your sister and you and your brother?
Yeah, that's what I was going to get into.
Okay.
So because my sister and I are really close in age, whoever's listening, the sister dynamic is really, really up and down.
I wouldn't know.
And you wouldn't know. I know, which is why it's an interesting topic because I wouldn't know what it's like to have like, and then being the oldest of 3 brothers, right? But so I think with a lot of sister relationships, like you want them to be your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
because that's like your sister. And, you know, it's like, this is going to be my best friend. And I think it probably starts that way when you're younger. But then as you grow up and you have your own personalities and your own interests, right? I think that for me and my sister, we're very different in personality. And whoever knows us. Like, we're very different, right? Our energies are different. And she's a great person. But the way even we communicate is different. And so when we were younger, we had a hard time understanding each other. We were like oil and water. So even when we went to high school together, we went to the white girl prep school. Thank you. And so even in high school, when I graduated high school and my sister came to my graduation, I graduated my senior year. Obviously, she had already she was a sophomore in college at the time. She came back to my graduation. People were like, "That's your sister?" Because people didn't even know that was my sister, because in high school, we really didn't hang out. And our high school was really small because it was a private school. And we would do things here and there, but like we didn't. My sophomore year, was doing my thing. She was doing her thing her senior year. And we weren't really ever hanging out in the same social circles. So it's just always really interesting. I feel like when I see my relationship with my sister now, it's grown so much. Because there was a time where like I hated her. And that's very sister. Like, I love you, I hate you, why don't you love me, why won't you be my friend, I don't want to be your friend. And that's a dynamic of sister relationships for the most part. I think I'm stereotyping, but I think a lot of people struggle. With me and my brother, I think you would relate because you have brothers. Like, I feel like my brother was just so laid back and chill. Like getting along with him was easy. Yeah. Because he doesn't really require much. Like he didn't want heart to hearts. He wasn't trying to like, you know, give me like dating advice or tell me what to do. My sister was the eldest, so she was very bossy growing up, right? With me and my brother, very typical.
My brothers weren't like that either, actually, growing up. Like,
they were easy, right?
Yeah.
Easy to get along with. Maybe un poquito like travieso, right? Like getting into things they shouldn't be getting into.
Yeah, of course. But
know?
Yeah, those are boys.
But like easy to get along with. The only thing with my brother and me, my brother was really overprotective. You know how you're saying my brother, girl, I couldn't even walk down the street and a guy look at me like with one corner and beat out. Hasta si fuera bico el hombre. He'll be like, why you looking at my sister? I'm like, yo, the guy can't see. He's cross-eyed. He ain't even looking at me. Okay? Until this day, my brother is so overprotective. And look, I think I'm pretty fine. Okay, guys? If you don't know me, check me out on YouTube. The Straight Up Pod. I think I'm pretty fine, okay? So I got a lot of attention, and he's 2 years younger than me. He had guy friends, and a lot of his guy friends would try to get with me.
Oh my God.
So he'll be like, don't be trying to get with my sister. What are you looking at my sister for? You trying to get with my sister? And it was always this fight. It was always this fight. But I knew it was love. And till this day, he's like, so what's going on with guys? You dating? They're treating you good? They're being respectful? Do I gotta talk to them? I'm like, honey, relax. I'm 47. Like, I think I can handle it. Yeah. But it's very cute.
No, it is. It is. That's very cute.
And even his wife is like, oh, he don't play when it comes to you, Sujay. She calls me Sujay. Sujay, he don't play when it comes to you. And we your sister, but you. Because he's not like that with my sister. But yeah, and I think it's because we grew up. And him and I, like, we used to watch basketball together. I would watch wrestling with him, even though I hated it.
That makes
sense. And my
sense.
sister wanted no part of that because she's like, oh, younger brother and sister.
Oh, no. We used to play our video games. We used to play the Nintendo.
No, we did all that, too.
We did what was the other one? Duck Hunt.
Yes, but I think it...
Oh, my God. My brothers would fight all the time over who gets the fucking gun next.
I know. But you know what it is? It changed with my sister when she became a teenager.
Oh.
So like used to,
better?
No, worse.
Worse.
When we were younger, we would play Nintendo. We would play all the games. But like I think once high school kicked in, right? Like once middle school kicked in, and it was like the boys and like the boy craziness. She was 4 years older than my brother. I feel like they were just worlds apart. Like when she was 14, my brother was 10, and all she wanted to do was like hang out with her girlfriends, right? I was chopped liver by that point because it's like, just my friends. And then like boy crazy, which it's natural. So
it was, my mother was very strict with me.
No, my mother was strict with all of us. Yeah.
No, with me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, with me. I don't know if it was because, they're boys.
Yeah.
This, that, and the third.
That's very
how that
typical.
goes. Yeah. But I've always felt that it was always with me. I'm the girl. I'm the only girl, which I can understand having a daughter.
Yeah.
But I wasn't strict like that with my daughter.
No?
I guess because I experienced it. Like even at like 18 years old, at 18 years old in high school, like I still couldn't take the bus to go to the mall with my friends.
Girl, I
so that was like
none
a little crazy to me.
The only reason why my mom was strict with all of us.
But my boys.
Yeah. They could do whatever.
They were out in the street, in the park, skateboarding, this, that, and the third.
No, see, my mom was strict with all of us. Me, my brother, my sister, same rules. We could not sleep over anybody's house, no matter what. We could not. It was different when I was 18 because I was away at college, so she couldn't control me. But my brother couldn't just be hanging out all day. He was in high school. Nope. Like, who you hanging out with? No, they could come here. So my mom was very strict with all of us in the same way, which I appreciate because I feel like stereotypically in very Latino households or even like Italian, regardless, like a lot of cultures, like the girls are on lockdown. Y los hombres pueden hacer y deshacer.
Right.
And my mom did not raise us like that, which is why I think me, my brother, and my sister, I always say, like, my sister has a kid, I have a kid, my brother doesn't have a kid, but just in general, I think that we appreciate that about my mom, and I think it shaped us to like my brother is like a great husband, and I think it shaped him to be like, I'm not this macho guy, right? And not saying your brothers aren't a great husband, but I think it can lean to like that macho culture of like you think that because you're a man and you're a boy, like it trumps being a woman.
Right.
And my brother is very even keeled when it comes to like he'll go, and do things for me. He'll buy things for me if I want. He cooks. He washes dishes, right? And I think a lot of it is because of the way my mom raised us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of your upbringing definitely has a lot to do with it.
For sure.
So
my
mom was a great mom. Not that I'm not saying anything wrong, but this is my perspective.
Yeah, of course.
So because she was like that with me, I didn't want to be like that with I didn't want my daughter to feel like she was choking.
Yes.
I
mean, our parents do the best they can. We do the best we can. And
absolutely.
I always understand, like, the way my mom raised me. I don't know how her parents raised her because she doesn't really talk about it, but usually is learned.
Yeah.
Right? I remember always my mom telling me that my grandfather, who, rest in peace, he passed away maybe 7 years ago, but he passed away like at 96. And it was natural cause. So he lived a long life. But I remember she always told me, like, he would get up and change diapers. My mom had a lot of asthma growing up, and he would like get up with her and stay all night with her. And she was like, and that's something that back in the day was unheard of for a father to do those type of things.
Yeah.
So I think she probably saw even that dynamic of maybe some equality even growing up that I think manifested in her, like doing the same for us.
It makes sense.
So I really appreciate it. Yeah.
That makes
what are
sense.
are you close with your siblings still? Like, do you talk to them often?
Not as often as I would like to.
Yeah.
Then again, it's that family drama that's in the
that
middle
we're
of all of that.
About one day.
But my brother that follows me, we're pretty close.
Okay.
We're pretty close. So close that we live 7 minutes away from each other.
That's physically close and literally neighbors.
So yeah, but the other two,
drama.
Yeah.
So me and my sister have gotten closer and closer and closer over the years. I have to say, I would never say this before. Shout out to my sister who sometimes listens and sometimes doesn't, but she's a busy lady. Like literally she's going to India for work in like a couple of days. But I consider my sister one of my best friends now.
That's
I could
so
never
awesome.
I'd never considered her that. If you would have asked me, 15-year-old me, is your sister your best friend? I'd be like, I don't know that lady. Who is it? Who that is? Like Mariah Carey.
Who's that?
Like Mariah Carey with J-Lo. I don't know her. So that's how drastic our relationship has changed.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
A lot of it has changed because, like, when my sister became a mom, I love my niece.
No,
that
things,
changes the dynamic.
you evolve as people. We evolve.
Hopefully.
We change.
Yes.
And my two other brothers, I know eventually we'll get there.
Yeah,
You know, we'll get there. Do I miss them? Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're my fucking brothers.
Yeah.
You know? But sometimes you just gotta let things
Let it flow.
Yeah.
Let it align,
Yeah.
realign. You see
Absolutely.
what I was talking about earlier. Sometimes you're gonna be like, everything's just aligning. This might seem fucked up, but it's all aligning.
Yeah.
And then my brother lives in South Carolina now. My sister does live in Pennsylvania, so I'm the only one that stayed in New York. And I'm not even from Long Island, so I can't even say I stayed in New York because Long Island don't feel like New York sometimes. Not like it's not the city. So, but like again, me and my sister, we've gotten much closer. She's one of my best friends. We talk all the time. She supports me now the way I always wanted her to support me in her own way.
That's awesome.
But I think I also allow her to be her and allow her to support me the way. But you know, it's hard when you're younger, when you want your sibling, whoever it is, to like be. To support you and treat you the way, but not everyone is going to support and show up the way you do to other people. And I had to learn.
I had to learn that too. I had to learn that.
And she accepts me. And she also calls me her therapist. So yeah, that helps. But I do feel supported by her now. And I feel like she supports me in ways that other people can't support me because my sister, I have a lot of smart people in my life, but my sister's super resourceful and she's just like a go-getter. And I feel like if I'm in trouble, like she's gonna find a way to get me out of it, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then my brother lives in South Carolina with his wife. We're not as close as we used to be. Nothing happens.
Right.
When we FaceTime and he comes to visit, like we kiki, we hang. My brother is a blast. My brother is a ball of laughs. I cannot wait for you to meet him one day because literally, you one word and you'll be like, you don't stop laughing. It's just belly laughs, and and then he brings out that like that inner child in me. He brings out even more of like the silly stupid me, and my sister brings out more of like the evolved like you know, intellectual therapist me. But my brother brings out the like, let me go stand on a tabletop and shake my ass me, because he's just fun, right? And he's just he's still very easy. And I have to say, my sister is really easy too. Once I looked past our differences, it became really easy to see she actually isn't that hard to get along with. Maybe it was just me. Middle child syndrome.
Yeah,
Middle child syndrome. That's what happens when you're forgotten all the time. All right. Well, we're going to give the journal prompt of the day. It's the straight up pod takeaway. Pew, pew, pew. That's what my brother says. Okay, my brother, my son behind me was like, shh, because he hates it when my brother goes, pew, pew, pew. My brother sends videos all the time and he does that and he can't stand it. So the straight up pod takeaway is, we want you to really think about, you know, write this down in your journal,
grab
reflect
your
on
pens and
this.
papers.
Yes, please. How can you nurture your current relationship with your sibling or siblings, right? So what can you do? Maybe you have an amazing relationship. How can you make it better?
Can you make it better, right?
Maybe you have a relationship that's a little rough, like me and my sister had until like the last few years. Like, what can you do to make it better? And that doesn't mean blaming. It doesn't mean
no.
Yeah. What can you do? Maybe it's doing something, or maybe it's just like seeing something,
or taking that first step.
Yes.
If the relationship is a little
like
rough around the edges right now, I know we're human.
Yeah.
You know, so, and a lot of us, you know, are prideful.
Yeah.
You know, so think about maybe just taking that first step.
That's a step that you can take. And if it's not to that extreme, maybe it's about changing your perspective. Just like I had to, because apparently I was a problem. So, you know, just like I had to change the perspective, and maybe I should just accept my sibling more. The way that, even if you think they're messy, even if you think they're not doing what you think they should do, like maybe just accept them where they're at, you know? So ponder on that, chew on that, and write it down.
And let us know.
DMs are open.
Yes, they are. The Straight Up Pod.
So follow us on Instagram, the Straight Up Pod,
YouTube,
TikTok, and send us a DM. Let us know what you thought about this episode. We love to hear it.
Yes.
And make sure to leave a comment.
Yes, please. Rate, review.
Rate, review.
Here I go.
Listen.
Rate, review.
This is the dedication.
Subscribe.
This is the dedication. She came out here.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to end up losing my voice.
Almost with like flying
the
along.
mocos.
Un moco casi se le salió ahora. And she's still here, people. That deserves a 5-star rating.
Rate, review, subscribe.
Rate, review, subscribe. I'm gonna just tattoo that on my forehead.
Yes.
We want to be rich, guys. I just want to wake up and be like, I don't have to adult today because my life is this.
I want to call Sujeiry and be like, you want to go to the spa?
Yeah. Or just be like, you want to record 3 podcasts
on
a day?
a random Tuesday mid-morning.
Yes. And my son's going to be like, do you have to take me to school? Like, what's going on? Are you just on vacation for motherhood? All right, guys. We're going to go. See you next time.
No, we got to do...
What do we have to do?
Truth bomb.
Oh, my God. We didn't do the truth bomb. Adulting.
Do
what
you
is...
want to do the question for the next episode?
The truth bomb? You want to do the truth bomb?
Well, we got to do the truth bomb. This is all real life right now, guys. This is happening now.
She came out here after work, so we a little bit out of sorts. So let's do the truth bomb. So my truth bomb of the week. Yes. And then. Oh wait, you gotta have the mic in your hand. She don't even have the mic in her. She's talking.
And then, do you wanna do the question for the next episode? So we
can
have that?
Yes. Okay. So the truth bomb of the week. My truth bomb is honestly what I said earlier. What may look like a effed up situation, I'm trying not to curse when my son is here. What may look like a situation where it's like, oh man, this is not feeling too good. I believe it truly is realignment. It's like there's a song that I'm listening to on YouTube, and it goes, every no was redirection. Now I go in all directions. And so for me, even if something looks like I'm not happy with the situation, it's just realigning me and redirecting me. Because I always get what I want. And that's my truth bomb. I don't take anything as, oh man, this sucks. My life is over. I say, no, this sucks. My life is just continuing and evolving because everything is leading me.
It's going to lead
everything is leading me to where I want what I want. Because I'm always getting what I want.
Amen.
What's your truth bomb, girl?
So my truth bomb of the week is when we first started recording.
Yeah.
And I knew that we were going to discuss some episodes, that some people may have probably felt attacked.
Okay.
So I actually was thinking about maybe reaching out to certain people to give them a little heads up.
Okay.
And then I reflected on it and I was like, bitch, no.
You could do and say whatever you want.
This is all coming from my perspective.
Right.
So, yeah, I reflected on it and I thought about it and I was like, I don't have to reach out to anybody to say anything to anybody, give them no heads up, nothing. It was almost like I was going to apologize for saying what I was going to say and what you were about to hear.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
It was like a preemptive strike.
Yeah. And I was like, no, like you're speaking your truth.
Mm-hmm.
You're being authentic. Everything's coming from your perspective.
Right, and your perspective is your perspective.
Right, nobody can take that. Nobody can take that away from
yes.
you. Point blank, period. Nobody.
Like Jessi said, there's 3 sides to a story.
Yes.
And I said one of them is the Holy Spirit. So, so they can't be mad. We blame the Holy Spirit. Okay, that's all I gotta say. All right.
So for the next episode, guys, we
want your participation.
Yes. So we are going to post a question on our Instagram stories. And we want to know why women are deciding to stay single.
And we use the word deciding because I think we don't want to come at it from like a blaming or like a woe is me, I'm single, right?
No,
so
not like that.
Being single is a choice.
Right.
It is a choice, even if you don't think it's a choice. I think it is a choice. So why have you chosen to stay single? Like if you're not dating, why are you not dating? Yeah, we just want to know.
Give us all the tea. Just give us all the tea.
So we're going to post it on our Instagram stories as a question.
Yes. That will be next week's episode.
Yeah, so we'll post it tomorrow. So this drops, obviously, November 5th. And we're posting it November 6th. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably post it more than once. And you can just DM us if you don't catch the question on Instagram. Okay, my loves? Yep.
Thank you guys for joining us on another episode. Next week, hopefully, I will feel a lot better.
Yes, we're manifesting
and we will have it together.
No, this was a good episode because it was real life, okay? So, again, rate that 5 before that moco that almost came out.
Please rate, review, subscribe.
That's dedication, people.
Thank you, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.